Well, I hope everybody's had a great week. It is finally Friday, and let's start out this video by taking a look at a potential tropical system that could be forming off of our coastline as we head into the upcoming weekend. Now, recently we've had a stalled frontal boundary that's been sitting right over the southeastern coast of the United States, and what can happen sometimes at this time of year in the peak of hurricane season is you can get areas of low pressure to form within these frontal boundaries, and considering how warm the waters are just off of our coastline, they could take on some tropical characteristics. Now, one thing that is in our favor is that there's a lot of wind shear that's currently over the southeastern half of the country, and wind shear is going to be preventing this thing from potentially becoming a strong-end tropical storm or a low-end Category 1 hurricane. But the fact that the waters are so warm, that means that we could be seeing it take on some tropical characteristics. Now, usually with an area of low pressure, they want to go out to sea, but we also have a very strong ridge of high pressure located to our west, and as that rotates clockwise, it's going to be forcing this thing to head to the west and the northwest, so it will not be heading out to sea. It'll likely be heading towards the Carolina coastline, which I know could be very alarming for us. But here's what we know from this system as of right now from the latest information from the National Hurricane Center. An area of pressure will likely be developing off our coastline as we head into this upcoming weekend, and because of those waters once again being as warm as they are, it could acquire or take on some tropical characteristics. Like I just said, the high pressure currently located to our north will be blocking it from escaping or moving out to sea. And if we are going to be seeing any impacts from this, it will likely be late Sunday throughout Tuesday, and that could include some heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds, and also some rough surf. And here's the latest chance of development, 10% chance over the next 48 hours, a 40% chance, which is slightly higher than what it was earlier. It was only at a 30% chance. Now it's back up to a 40% chance, but it's not the highest, but it's also not the lowest. So bottom line, it's just something that we need to keep an eye on as we head over the next several days. And let's just take a look at how much rainfall is currently projected for our area as we head over the next several days. We'll take a look first at the GFS model, and you'll notice our area does not really pick up a lot of rain. It's really going to be centered across eastern and central portions of North Carolina. If you are along our border belt counties there in North Carolina, you could be seeing upwards of 3/4 of an inch, maybe upwards to an inch. But as far as the majority of our area goes, we're not going to be seeing a ton of rain from this because of the latest shift of the forecast models pushing this back off to the north and also into the west. And here's a look at our other forecasting model. This is the European model, which we all know can sometimes perform better when it comes to tropical systems. And it's showing a little bit more rain here, anywhere from, I would say, about 1/4 of an inch upwards to 1/2 an inch, and a little bit more rain, especially for our PD and border belt counties here in North Carolina. But again, the most of the rain should be concentrated across central and northern portions of North Carolina. So just look for some rain and maybe some gusty winds as we head into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but definitely not anything that we need to be terribly worried about. So with that being said, that's a look at your forecast for the weekend. Here's a look at the forecast as we head into the early parts of next week. It's not looking terrible as we head into next Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Smaller chance for some scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder for your Monday and Tuesday. Average and highs will be in the upper 70s for your Monday, lower 80s for your day on Tuesday. And then we're going to be looking at more sunshine as we head into your day on Wednesday. Only about a 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms with the high temperature being right at 82 degrees. And then before I end this video, there's one other thing currently going on in the tropics right now. We just recently today got a brand new tropical storm. This is now Tropical Storm Gordon. It has 40-mile-per-hour winds. As of the latest update from the National Hurricane Center, it's currently located way west of the northwestern coast of Africa. And here's a look at the latest forecast we have from the National Hurricane Center. I mean, this thing is not even forecasted to become a hurricane yet. It's going to be going back down to a tropical depression as we head into your day on Sunday and also into your Monday, maybe strengthening a little bit more as we head into your Tuesday and Wednesday back up to a tropical storm. But notice that big curve that we're seeing. So it's not even going to be impacting the Caribbean islands. It'll be turning out to sea and becoming what we call a fish storm, simply put, because it'll only be affecting fish. It's not coming anywhere close to the continental United States of America. Bottom line, it's no threat to our area whatsoever. All right, that's all I have for you in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead.